The latest episode of General Hospital delivered one of the most surprising developments the soap has seen in years. Longtime viewers have watched Sonny Corinthos survive wars, betrayals, federal investigations, and countless assassination attempts. Through every challenge, one thing always remained constant. Sonny was the king of Port Charles's criminal empire. But now, everything appears to be changing. Jason Morgan's emotional decision to leave the organization has inspired Sonny to make an even bigger choice, walking away from the mob for good. If this decision sticks, it could permanently reshape the future of nearly every major family in Port Charles. The episode begins with Jason Morgan making a heartfelt confession to Tracy Courtroom. After years of serving as Sonny's most trusted enforcer, Jason explains that he can no longer continue living the dangerous lifestyle. His priorities have changed dramatically since becoming more involved in Danny's life. Jason realizes that every violent confrontation, every dangerous assignment, and every enemy he creates places his son at risk. More importantly, Jason wants Danny to see him as a father rather than a professional killer. This conversation represents tremendous character growth. Jason has always believed loyalty came before everything else. For decades, Sonny has been more than a boss. He has been Jason's closest friend and chosen family. Walking away from that relationship is not simply quitting a job. It is abandoning an identity that has defined Jason for most of his adult life. Tracy Courtroom is visibly stunned by Jason's announcement. Although she has spent years criticizing Sonny's criminal empire, even she understands how impossible this decision must be for Jason. Tracy recognizes that Jason is sacrificing certainty for hope. Instead of choosing power, he is choosing fatherhood. What makes this storyline even more emotional is the domino effect it creates. Rather than becoming angry over Jason's resignation, Sonny quietly reflects on everything Jason says. For perhaps the first time in years, Sonny allows himself to imagine life without violence. Jason's courage forces Sonny to confront questions he has been avoiding for decades. How many lives have been destroyed because of his organization? How many loved ones have paid the price for his decisions? How much longer can he justify risking the safety of his family? Those questions ultimately lead Sonny toward a shocking conclusion. He decides to leave the mob behind. This is not simply another temporary retirement or strategic disappearance. The writing strongly suggests Sonny has reached an emotional breaking point. Years of constant bloodshed, betrayal, and personal loss have finally caught up with him. Losing friends, watching family members become targets, and constantly preparing for the next attack have taken their toll. If Sonny truly follows through, Port Charles is about to enter a completely new era. Without Sonny controlling organized crime, a massive power vacuum immediately forms. Criminal organizations never remain leaderless for long. Rival groups will almost certainly view Sonny's departure as an invitation to expand their influence. Old enemies may return while ambitious newcomers attempt to seize control. The biggest question becomes obvious. Who fills the void? Will someone inside Sonny's circle betray his trust and build a new empire? Could long-forgotten enemies resurface? Or will Jason be forced to return despite promising Danny that his violent days are over? Soap history teaches viewers one important lesson. Retirement rarely lasts forever. Even if Sonny desperately wants peace, circumstances may eventually drag him back into the criminal world he helped create. Meanwhile, another explosive storyline unfolds involving Willow King. Jacinda refuses to let the restraining order against her go unanswered. Determined to exact revenge, she secretly slips a mysterious pill into Willow's iced coffee. The scene is chilling because Willow remains completely unaware that she has become the victim of a calculated attack. This act raises numerous questions. Was Jacinda merely trying to frighten Willow, or does she intend to cause genuine physical harm? The answer could dramatically alter several ongoing storylines. Willow has already endured enormous emotional trauma in recent months. Another medical crisis could place additional strain on her relationship with Michael while creating opportunities for manipulative outsiders to exploit the chaos. The timing of Jacinda's revenge is especially suspicious because another dangerous plot is developing nearby. Serena continues carrying out Lucy's elaborate scheme targeting Michael Corinthos. By carefully positioning herself around the pool and creating seemingly innocent encounters, Serena hopes to earn Michael's trust. Every smile, every conversation, and every accidental meeting appears carefully orchestrated. If Willow suddenly becomes ill after drinking the poisoned coffee, Michael's attention may naturally shift away from protecting his relationship. Serena could use that emotional vulnerability to move closer than ever before. This combination of deception, revenge, and manipulation creates the perfect recipe for future heartbreak. Elsewhere, the courtroom becomes the center of another emotional battle. Closing arguments from Molly and Martin bring the Isaiah and Curtis trial closer to its dramatic conclusion. Both attorneys passionately present completely different versions of the truth, leaving the jury with an incredibly difficult decision. The outcome of this case could permanently alter multiple relationships throughout Port Charles. Regardless of who wins, someone will leave the courtroom devastated. Adding another layer of suspense, Jack Brennan arrives with troubling news for Mayor Laura Spencer. Although the full implications remain unclear, Jack's serious demeanor suggests that Port Charles may soon face another major crisis beyond the personal conflicts already consuming its residents. Laura has spent years balancing political leadership with family responsibilities. Whatever Jack reveals could force her into another impossible decision where protecting the city comes at a personal cost. When examining the episode as a whole, one clear theme connects every storyline: transformation. Jason transforms from enforcer into father. Sonny transforms from crime boss into a man searching for peace. Willow unknowingly becomes the target of revenge. Michael becomes the center of an elaborate manipulation. Laura prepares for another unexpected challenge. Each character stands at a crossroads where one decision could permanently reshape the future. Perhaps the most fascinating question moving forward is whether Sonny can truly escape the life that made him one of daytime television's most iconic characters. Walking away is easy to announce, but almost impossible to accomplish when decades of enemies still remember your name. History suggests that the mob never truly lets anyone leave, especially someone as powerful as Sonny Corinthos. The coming episodes will determine whether this marks the end of Sonny's criminal legacy or merely the beginning of an even more dangerous final chapter. If Jason and Sonny truly abandon the underworld together, Port Charles will never look the same again. But if revenge, betrayal, and old loyalties prove stronger than good intentions, viewers may soon witness one of the biggest reversals in General Hospital history.